Hey, let's take a look at page 2 of your assignment. On question 12, we want to find the expression for the perimeter of the rectangle on the left. Well, we know x is going to be on the top, and 3x plus 4 is going to be on the side. So if we add all of our x's up, we're going to have 3x plus 3x, which is 6x, plus x, which will give us 8x. Without even doing any other calculations, we can see that's going to be the only choice we have is 8x plus 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, if we look at the expression on the right, we'll go through that same process. We know 2x squared plus 3x plus 6 is going to go over on the right, and we'll have x and x. So if we add up our squares, notice we're going to get 4x squared. So we'll say 4x squared plus, and then we'll add up our x's, 3, 6, 7, 8, so plus 8x. And then we'll add up our numbers. 6 plus 6 is 12, so plus 12. Now, if I do write an expression for the perimeter of both rectangles, I'm just going to add up my answers from question 12 and 14. So when we go ahead and do that, notice there's only 4x squared. It's the only x squared term we have. So we're going to say 4x squared. And then if we take 8x plus 8x, well, that'll be 16x. So plus 16x. And then 12 plus 8 is 20. Now, if I combine my two rectangles to form one big longer rectangle with a width of x, I want to find the perimeter of my new rectangle. Well, let's draw that out here so we can see it. So what happens is I know my width is x, and I know my length is going to be 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. And I'll add in my length of my previous one. Got to pull that down, 3x plus 4. So plus 3x plus 4. And so if I write that on top here, I'm going to say 2x squared. And then 3x plus 3x is plus 6x. And then 6 plus 4 is 10. That's really what I have there. Now, my perimeter then, when I combine them, well, 2x squared plus 2x squared is 4x squared. And then if I add up my x's, I'm going to say 6x plus 6x, which is 12x, plus another x, plus another x, so I'm going to get plus 14x. And then finally, 10 plus 10 is going to be 20. And there is going to be my perimeter of that long combined rectangle. Now, if I take a look at number 17 here, is the total perimeter of both rectangles you found the same? Well, we can see it's not the same. Is that you got two more x's, don't you? That's okay, so the answer is no. And the reason is when you combine them, I'm eliminating one of the sides, aren't I? So when I combine them, one of these sides doesn't get counted. So when I look here, if I would flip this x and this x, I put them together, they're not part of the perimeter anymore, are they? That's what's going on. Okay, and then finally, if x is 1.5, let's find the perimeter of the new rectangle we just did. So I'm just going to take 4 times 1.5 squared plus 14 times 1.5 plus 20. Well, 1.5 squared is 2.25. 14 times 1.5, that'll be 14 plus 7, so that'll be 21, because half of 14 is 7, plus 20. Now if I take 4 times 2, that's 8. A quarter of 4 is 1, so I'm going to get 9. So 9 plus 21 plus 20, or 30 plus 20, that'll be 50. Now, unlike the other ones, we said x is 1.5 centimeters, so I'm going to put centimeters in my problem right here.